hello.
We are with Juan Carlos, our big partner in Mexico, and I will do a short intro and then I will leave the floor to my friend Juan. So we talk a lot about fintech, and but it seems to me that we are all in a red ocean here. Do you know that 90% of businesses are micro merchants? Nobody is taking care about micro merchants. We're all here in B2B, enterprise, fintech. For, you know, in Switzerland, we just think about trading, for example. But I'm really ashamed to see that the fintech industry is not tackling one of the most interesting and encouraging challenges, which is bank the unbanked and go to after those 90% of businesses who have absolutely no access to finance. So my job was to give loans to those people, microfinance, microloans, and the methodology we were using were quite complicated and full of friction. One methodology is groups. You put those people in groups, and if one doesn't pay, the other pay for him. That's really peer pressure. It can work in terms of risks, but in terms of customer experience, it's really bad. It was a good first step. Then we started to see, can we recreate the cash flow with, you know, a spot check visit, and then just redo the cash flow and everything, but how can you have decent acquisition costs if you give a 1,000 loan to someone and you send over a loan officer, wrap everything, do a credit committee, etc. So the aha moment for me was when I saw the lending industry improving, but when I saw the payment industry improving. The aha moment was when I knew that it was the right moment to give a mobile POS and an app to small businesses. They all have smartphones now in a country like Mexico, and it's the right moment to give them this solution. And if you give them a mobile POS solution, then you have data. They were invisible, and now you start having data. Now you can score the merchants, and you don't have only data. You also control the money flows, right? When a cardholders make a payment, money goes through KiWi, and we can withdraw part of that money for the loans repayment. Great. I had to create my company. I quit my job, created KiWi, pushed, did very well in UX because we know micro businesses, so we did a great app. But little by little, we realized that payment was not just one more feature. It's highly regulated, it's complicated. We had to choose which hardware to use, what's the future of QR codes. It was really tough for us. And that's where MasterCard introduced us to Juan, who's probably one of the most knowledgeable payment experts in Mexico. And Juan said, with Meet, we can help you guys. And I will let Juan tell you how they managed to help us to grow faster and to focus on what we know better, to attend micro businesses with the best app we can offer. Over to you, Juan.
Thank you, Christian, and hi, everyone. So definitely I prefer to be in their place, but I'm in Mexico right now. So thank you for having me. Just a little history. We are a payment tech company with more than 20 years of experience in Mexico working in payments. So yes, we are some kind of dinosaur here in this new fintech and this new fintech environment. But anyway, we want to be very agile and working with fintech. So let me explain, or let me share the history with KiWi. As Christian says, our purpose was to help KiWi to get very quickly in the market, to reduce the market share. So we start processing for KiWi since 3 or 4 years ago. And obviously, we have a lot of problems. So a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, but also a lot of success. So let me share with you some lessons learned in this journey. First, in our company, we understand that the fintech is the future. So we need to understand that, and we need to work with that on mind. So we need to adapt to these new velocities in the fintech. So the first thing is fintech is the future. MIT understand that. Second one is the trust. As you know, when you start a fintech as a startup, you have the future. The only thing maybe you have is a vision, the scope, but honestly, you don't have clearly what is going to happen. Most of the fintechs don't be successful. So anyway, MIT is always trusted in the companies, and they know that they start in a little volume and they are growing one. Like example, with KiWi, we start, let's say, with 5 micro merchants. Right now, we are adding 200 merchants per month. So we start little with trust in a low volume and then grow up. Another learn was the communication. Obviously, we confront sometimes problems because KiWi, it is definitely most fast. They want the things get done very fast. In our side, we are on a huge company, not a huge, but larger company with some procedures. So we sometimes we need to deal with communication. We need to say, hey, I'm having some problems with this process. I can't do that. So communication is very good because in this relationship, if you don't have communication open and clearly communication, you are lost. And finally, is we need to solve the problems together. So in this journey, there are a lot of troubles, a lot of regulations, a lot of competition. So you need to work together, have a lot of communication with your partnership. So this is mainly our learns. This is the topics that we can share with you, and really it is a very good relationship with KiWi.
So thanks a lot. So now it's 2,000 per month without any salesperson, everything through Google and Facebook, basically. And yes, KiWi focusing on shipping great features to the merchants, and we have MIT on our back to decide on the payment technology and to process the transactions on our behalf. So that's it about KiWi. Happy to answer questions if we have a few minutes. No questions. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Pavlina from Barzal.